Hello, welcome to the first round of Lom1138 Cup. We're here at Bahrain today. We won't have a look at the track map now with some drawing like I did last time in Shanghai, but we will have a look at the track map in a few seconds when the intro will start. We got 13 drivers today on track here for the first round, and we're only waiting for one driver to press ready in the lobby right now. And I hope you will enjoy this race today here. My name is tgis, and I think we'll go to the intro now. Hello, welcome here at Bahrain for the first round of Tier 1 in the third season of this league. I'm very excited today. It's only me today here, and we have a look at track here with the action spot. In turn 4 last season, we had an incident between Hubert Pawlikowski and Yufan Liuan, I think. It were the two Red Bull drivers. We have 15 turns and a lot of action today here. Let's have a look at the track. And here we are. It is Bahrain in the F123 game. I just noticed I forgot to modify the sponsor board, I think. Or might have been the fact I had to verify my game files, because I think I modded them. Because in the intro they were modded, so I think it was because of this. What I just talked about. And my controller is not plugged in. Yes, I'm very prepared, as you can see. And no one's really driving out right now. We can have a look at the grid on the left. And I can see a Mercedes coming out. It is Slime King. Here he is. And there's a Williams. It is Cosmo, I think. I'm not sure yet. Let's have a look at the track map and lap data. There we go. And it is Philip Zawolewski. And look at it. The cars are coming. And have a look. Lucas is calling me on WhatsApp. I also know why. I'm reading, but I have to look at this. I will decide. Oh, Lucas, you can just do it. I know you're watching the stream, so you can decide if you do anything. And just put it in driver news, I think. And yeah, we can see here. Now let's get back to topic. Filip Zabolewski is the first one of the season to put in a message. For fuck's sake, now my PC's even ringing. Okay. Alright, bro. Okay, sorry, I was annoyed by the sound. Okay, Filip Zabolewski, first qualifying lap in Season 3 in Tier 1. As we got Tier 2 now, which will race 3 hours from here on. On intermediates. Oh, why is it driving on intermediates? That's new. Yeah, we can look at the tires, if we're talking about that. Yeah, he's on intermediates for some reason. Okay, that's new. Interesting threads here. Maybe the game is something I don't know yet. Maybe Inters are the new fastest tire. But now they are, because he is driving a Purple Sector 1, but he's the first one to even drive one. Hello, Lucas Ferguson. Yes, I know, I've read. You can, if you listen to me on stream, you can decide.
Alright, I don't care, but safety car is disabled, bro.
I know.
Then please start the fucking lobby, bro.
Okay, we will. Can you put a message for the drivers?
No, after quali then. We should do after
Yes,
this,
I know.
do quali and then do custom.
I know.
Alright, also the music of the intro was really, really, really bad. Like the volume was really bad.
Okay, feedback.
Alright, I can do myself on stream now. Okay, bye.
Hello. Okay, Filip Zabolewski. Last corner for his lap. Let's have a look. Intermediates, if they're good or not. Or if he's going to the pits. I think he's going to the pits because he is flashing. He's not. Okay. I mean, you can do it. Luke Dynison in the Aston Martin today. Now starting a lap, and we get the first times here. Osmo obviously beats the intermediate lap, and Raffles Sprang puts in a 29.1, which is a quick one. But you can go quicker. And that's a yellow in turn 1. I think it's just a car going slow. Interesting reffing there by Luke Jonathan, but probably just grip things. Also looks really weird. I think that's just a bug. And here we go into turn 10. Oh, bit of locking there. Oh, and it's really foggy here. Really, really foggy. Okay, let's go. Down the DRS straight into the hard left-hander. It's turn 11. Still turn 11. Now we go into turn 12. Corner where you can step out. Very sudden. Oh, and it's invalid. Going wide there is really easy. And it is turn 14, I think. 13. Here 14 and now 15. I think that he will start another lap. Let's have a look. No, he's going to the pits. Okay. And, oh, we have Jupp van Leeuwen. Driver number 69 for some reason today. Yeah, he's going down the straight. And we're heading into a tricky corner to get a good exit on. But he does. And he's finishing his lap. What will it be? Oh, it's a bad one. P5 only. Raffles Sprang has a good one. Yet. And Clinton Augustin gets provisional pole position. While, Hubert Pawlikowski blocks the turn 1 a bit on the pit exit. And Noah Fuchs is starting the lap, I've seen. There we go. The Alfa Romeo driver. Here we see it. And the lobby will be restarted after qualifying due to the safety car being disabled, as you might have heard already. And I don't have realistic camera settings, I just noticed, I think. Because this is really cursed. And, Noah Fuchs. Missing the apex there, losing a lot of time. Probably the American. In his first Lom Cup race, I think. Down into turn 10, the most tricky one on the circuit, as I just shown. Holy moly. Nearly invalidates the lap. I think this is one to forget. And if you look at the bottom right, there is an Alfa Romeo on the left. It's Max Anderson. Also his first race in this league, and he's Swedish. Something you rarely see in F1 league racing. And Versa, aka Max Glenville, I think. Also started a lap now. For some reason he's shown us Versa here, but well. And we're going in. P8, 132, lots of improvement there. And instantly going on the side. Very good. That's how you behave in qualifying, guys. And there's a white car shown. Oh, there's the house, okay. I didn't see it on these standings on the left. And Max Anderson, what will he cook here? Proper sector 2, okay, that's quick. That's really, really quick. Max Anderson in P14. He doesn't even appear on my timing screen. Now he does, because I scrolled. It shows only green, but we'll see what he can cook here. And over the line, P4. Good one. So we can see this is a driver to calculate into your guesses. And Dan Christians in the McLaren. Let's have a look what he... goes a bit into the drift there. Using a lot of curb there. And nearly losing it. And going to the pits, reporting the lap. And with some abortions, let's have a look at Fran Bianchi. Here we go. Purple in sector 2. And it's looking quick too. On the onboard, you can definitely see there's some speed. It's really quick. Perfect apex here. Using everything off the track. Let's see what he can do over the line. It's P1! Provisional pole position for Fran Bianchi with 8 minutes left in the session. I think. 7:50, yeah, okay, 8 minutes. Wow. Wow. And we got an Alfa Romeo on a lap. It's Max Anderson again. He's not on a lap. Never mind then. But Philip Zabolewski. I pressed this game. Okay. Philip Zabolewski. Finishing his lap. Can he improve on his 4.5 second intermediate gap? Let's have a look. It is P5. Pretty decent, actually. Only 0.5 behind Fran Bianchi, which is in our league pretty close. And, Slime King. Slime King just went onto P2. And the only cars missing are both McLarens. And Dan Christians, I think it is. Yes, Dan Christians is exiting the pit lane now on his old tires. Interesting. Parking at the exit. Because there was a car coming past. 2 cars, actually. Hubert Pawlikowski on a lap. LVH needs an invite. This is called Cosmo here. Please excuse this, but okay, this is a long loading time. There we go. Give it Pavlikowski now. Let's have a look at the slap again. Oh, nearly loses it there. Locking the rears, I think. At least it looked like, because this is a thing that can happen again in this game, which I'm very happy about. Because in the last game you could just put your brake balance to the front and dive into the corners massively. And you Pavlikowski. Last corner. Beautiful exit there. But goes into the pit lane. Oh, having a lot of rear spin there. Jonathan pitting. Then let's have a look at Clinton Augustin, being probably the first one to got another lap. In this final phase, we got 5 minutes left on the clock. All this qualifying. And, well, we can see who will come out in front. Currently it's Fran Bianchi. So, and I'm reading in the chat on our Discord server that Luke Tomic got impeded by Cosmos AI, aka Delvage, who had to reset his game because the force feedback died. So we got a great game, but some issues with it. Definitely. And here we go. A lot of riffing here, and he's into the pits. Okay. 4 minutes left on the clock. We're heading probably now into the final of this qualifying, which will then be followed by a lobby restart, because we got some issues. No game audio. Oh, is it just too quiet, or is it actually not there at all? I think it's just too quiet. Shouldn't be. You can pull this off. Wait. Oh yeah, it's actually turned off. Why? There's no audio at all. I hope it works now. Should be. Well, we can't hear the car. Ah, there it is. The audio, let's go. And here we go. Max Anderson, last corner. And we got 2/10 of improvement into P6 for him. And Max Glenville's on an invalidated lap, as we can see on the bottom right. Because the track name is red. This means it is invalid. Meanwhile, Jip van Leeuwen is on a chill ride, as you can see, going very slow here through the asses of this track, so tires look a bit degraded. Now, Fox also invalidated his lap, so we got lots of pushing, I think, here. Meanwhile, Hubert Pavlikowski probably on a lap, as it looks like. What can he do? Over the line, and it is no improvement at all. He's doing 2 outlaps. Yusuf Hussein retired in the pit lane. But his car's coming out of the box, so this is not good. As there will be some hot lap bars coming from behind. We got yellows in all sectors for a moment. But those are only slow cars here, as we can see. Here Pawlikowski going past the Mercedes of Slime King. Still on P11 for this qualifying, so this lap has to be the one lap. Otherwise, there's 1 minute left to finish. Which you can sadly see, because... like, not see, because there always are some yellows on the track right now. We see Williams there, warming up his tires. I think that's Cosmo. I'm sorry, LVH. No, it's Soboleski, I think. Okay, and we can see here Pawlikowski now past this curb on the right, which is really dangerous on this track. Using a lot of the curb there. I think they lost time here. Oh, the Williams even warming up, nearly swerving into Pawlikowski's lane. And here we go. Over the line. A lot of roughing here. And P7 for Hubert Pawlikowski. 6/10 improvement. Not enough to get a top 5 spot here in this game. Meanwhile, Joep van Leeuwen on a lap now. The other Red Bull driver. What can he do? The dream team from season 1. It was probably the closest we got in season 1. The best team. Nearly. And I think they even were a Constructors Champion in Season 1. I forgot it, I'm sorry. But we got 2 minutes 51 left now because the session has ended officially. So everyone going over the line now won't be able to make another lap and has 2 minutes 40 left to finish his lap. Which would be a lap that wouldn't count at all. And here we go, Joep van Leeuwen over the line. What can he do? No position gain, but still improvement. Only P11 for Joep van Leeuwen. A bit underwhelming, but let's have a look at... no, Fran Bianchi first. Who's going around the final corner. 0.4 improvement on the clock in Sector 2. Clinton Augustin takes pole for now. But he will be beaten by Fran Bianchi here in Bahrain. But let's not go too early because Slime King is still coming, but only a slight improvement. Is now 0.6 behind Fran Bianchi's fastest lap and would have to gain 6/10 in only one sector, but he's losing out. Is now 0.2 behind Fran Bianchi's fastest lap, or his own lap, I think even. So not enough at all. Filip Sobolewski coming in ahead of him. And from there we can see, oh whoa. We can see the Williams coming over the line, no improvement for him, I think. And Slime King builds in, only P3. And Fran Bianchi takes pole here at Bahrain. We will do a quick lobby restart now. Which is why we'll probably go into the... into the waiting loops again. You can watch some cars being in front of a video screen. So, have fun. Whose pit animation is taking so long? Yeah, romantic qualifying. And here we are now. It's Fran Bianchi on pole. Both Dirksons are not here on vacation. And let's go, here are the results. That's an interesting loading screen. It is Fran Bianchi on pole position. Some weird poles. So look at the incidents. Lots of invalid lap times and warnings. See you in a moment. Hello again. It is me. Yes, I'm just here to try to keep you on the stream and not leave. I got a game freeze. My game crashed. Let's go. Okay, that's weird. Get my game freeze. Yep, okay, I should talk, okay. Noticed. Okay. Let's go into the game again. It started, so we're at least at that point. And now I can finally create that lobby. Got it. You gotta love that game. Create new session friends only. So the drivers can join through Steam if they are driving on Steam. Okay, I created it. Settings. Save load settings. Load that save. Make sure that safety car is turned on now. Why is it not working? Weekend structure. 50% race. No qualifying. Wait. Yeah, I got invited now to the lobby. Okay. Why did they create a social play what the fuck? Yeah, okay. Okay, so the other driver, yeah, just said what Monaco. I hope he didn't screw other settings. Let me just check that. Lobby options. Knockabout fun. Yep, that's correct. Why is traction control set to off? Wait, is it in the rulebook? I think it's not. In the rulebook, it is to set to. Where is that? Where is that? Traction control medium. Why is it turned off? Okay, I'm so confused why so many things were turned off, because basically they should be on, but game says no, I guess. Customer needs invite, let's go. Can I invite him? I can. Cool. Okay, so let's talk about what is coming in this race. Ooh, nearly left here. We got drivers today, so from Bianchi, of course. Raffle Spring is now in. Very good. And third, the Mercedes. Yeah, I can enter some results, so we can go through the qualifying thing again. Max Anderson here. The Aston Martin. Ooh. Who was the Aston Martin? I think it was Luke. Yeah, should be joined. No, Tierson. Max Glanville? Max Glanville, okay. Max Glanville was in front of Luke Tierson in qualifying. P12. Alfa Romeo. Noah Fuchs. Okay, I think I got the full grid now. I didn't. Dan Christians, is it him? I think yes. In P14. Should be. He did 4 runs and didn't even finish 1. Okay, that's weird. I have an issue with the theme now. Why? Okay, I cannot run the result. Let's go. Invite when you can. Oh, Ron Bianchi left. Ron Bianchi, where is he? There we go. Invited. Okay, so the things are now getting, the grid is now getting put in. Well, last season Lucas Dirksen was champion, and second was Luke Jonathan. And interestingly, Luke Jonathan only went on P9 in this race, which is a little weird. And yeah, okay. Yeah, Luke washed. What are in-game names? Wait. Okay, so now the in-game names are needed. Max Landville is the one. Okay, so yeah, and other things I could talk about. I'm having a look at the grid right now. Clinton Augustin, pretty good. I think he wasn't that good last season, but he's doing pretty well. And Clinton, yeah, Clinton Augustin I already talked about. Rafael Spring, still pretty good in P4 this time today. 0.6 off Fran Bianchi, and yeah, Fran Bianchi is just crazy fast. So as soon as Lucas Dirksen's back, we might have a championship fight there. Yusuf Hussein has to come back, but he's not there. Let me try inviting him. Invited. And okay, yep. Okay. We're going now. Countdown should start pretty soon. And due to my game crashing, we even have some more nicknames now set. Seconds to go. From Bianchi is the only one to set to go ready. Now we're going. Let's go. And 3, 2, 1, come. Yeah, do something, please. Go. And there we go. It's a black screen right now. But it shouldn't be a black screen very soon. Very good. Thank you, game. We can see the pit box of Joep van Leeuwen here. And also a Ferrari box, but there are no tires in. Or no car in, so... Okay, Joep set the hards now. As you can see, there is a little box of tires. And they're switched to hards. Originally it said soft on there. But we cannot really see other tires, so we can only see Joep van Leeuwen. I'm sorry to reveal this setup, but not sorry at all. Okay, he seems to stay on the hard tire strategy. Oh, and we're on the grid. We got one live for the formation lap. And it's green. Cars are rolling. Yusuf joined now, a little late. You can't drive now, mate. And let's have a look at the tires. Everyone's starting on the mediums. Except Max Glanville and Dale Vage. Both of them are going onto the soft tires. Interesting strategies here. And I wonder what they will do. I think they will do soft hard, I guess. Would be my first guess then. Although I doubt that you can go fully through with this, but we'll see. Okay, soft mediums is the game, which I doubt is being used. And yeah, let's have a look. Yusuf left again, realizing he was a little too late. Feeling sorry. Okay, tires don't interest anyone. Penalties done. Position changes, of course, none yet. And the track map. We need the track map. Yeah, Fran Bianchi on pole position ahead of Clinton Augustin and Slime King. I think he will be the one to be the guy flying off today. Yusuf couldn't make it in time because something came up. Ah, that's so unfortunate. Then Christians, starting in last, not late. That's wrong. Yip van Leeuwen also only P11, but we'll see. Hubert Pawlikowski P7, Luke China's in P9. Lots of surprises if you compare it to the last game. I had to tab out for a moment, so I can't see the YouTube chat again. There we go. We can see the cars lining up in the fog. It's the Haas. Cosmo missing his grid slot. Oh, and there's an Aston Martin. Luke Jonathan also missing it. This will lose you some, not only some, a lot of stuff. Okay, can we see the lights in the fog? Yes, we can. 3, 4, 5. And it is lights out for Lom1138 Cup Season 3. I'm excited, and we can see that Frank Bianchi got an amazing start. Clinton Augustin already making concurrence to the Haas driver now into turn 1. Slime King doing a deep dive there. There's contact. And Clinton Augustin cannot really go past the Haas driver. Frank Bianchi gets it good, and Ruffled Spring has an amazing start there. Already up into P2 here. Being in a fight with Clinton Augustin into turn 4. Side by side they go. Will they go into the S's side by side? Yes, they will. Clinton Augustin is fighting for that P2. Through the S's, this will lose a lot of time for them. Frank Bianchi is already in a different dimension. Ruffled Spring goes wide. Now loses 2 positions by this. Filip Sobolewski gets P3, the Ferrari driver of last season, who wasn't the good driver last season, now is really good on the game. Same as Seidler Valasi was. And the soft tires of Max Glenville made it up to P6 already, and Ruffled Spring is wide again. Lots of stuff here. Max Glenville striking out, all this getting close here on the curb. No collision. Amazing stuff there by the Aston Martin driver to not cause a collision there. Who's obviously on the faster tires than Slime King, so you might have a chance of going into P4 here, while the top 3 is already taking off. Okay, I gotta... Yep, my voice. That's what I wanted to say. I gotta go a little quiet. Oh, Max Anderson tried something there, lost the position now to Ruffled Spring. Frank Bianchi obviously getting fast slap by being the first one crossing the line. And we're seeing the Aston Martin. Oh, using everything he had off the track there, but losing it to Dale Vage here, who's now passed on the Williams driver Max Anderson, the Swedish driver, after an amazing qualifying. Holy moly. Oh, and there's McLaren going off in the background. Dan Christians. And Luke Tynaston also only in P11, as Seidler Valasi just pointed out in the chat. And here we see the Red Bulls in the background. Hubert Pawlikowski. Hubert is trying something. Will it be a friendly one between the Red Bull bros? We'll see. Into turn 10. Oh, close one there. Hubert going a little wide outside of the curb. Might have been track limit warning there by the game. And it's amazing racing here at the beginning of this season. And I'm excited. Many drivers who had issues with the traction, I think, especially in the last game, now are showing their true potential on the game that allows you to accelerate much, much easier. And talking about acceleration, here's Ruffled Spring, who now needs some to get past Max Glenville. And here he comes, way faster with the toe and also way faster without the toe. DRS has been enabled by the race control. And the Aston is staying behind. Max Glenville pushing Ruffled Spring a little bit there into turn 1. And we can see there's a fight in front. Frank Bianchi is getting contested by Clinton Augustin. And Clinton Augustin might make the move. He's passed Alpine leads again. The last time we saw that was in season 1, I think. Probably in round 15. I don't know what round that was, what track. But it was back when Szandor Czirjak and Cosmo DNF, we got a virtual safety car in the game. Oh, he lost it outside of the S's. A spot you can spin easily. And Frank Bianchi now, only P2. Meanwhile, Clinton Augustin is going to a different dimension. Delvage is sad about this. As he just said in chat. Still virtual safety car, I think it's ending now. Not sure. And Clinton Augustin has to go a little down with speeds. But I'm gonna have a look at the results from season 1. And we're going again on the straight. Perfect conditions for an overtake of the virtual safety car as Frank Bianchi is trying now outside into turn 1. And Philip Zabolewski is trying something. They're going 3 wide 2. And now in 3. Touching there. The Haas is still in front. Philip Zabolewski cannot make his move successful. As Frank Bianchi is looking at the outside of the Alpine. We left the door open there into turn 4, but now you gotta gain some speed over into the S's to get a spot into turn 9. Which is a turn you can overtake really roughly. And oh, Philip Zabolewski, some touching there. Bianchi now noticed the Williams being there. Into turn 10. All drivers can keep it. Who gets the best acceleration? It is definitely Frank Bianchi, I think. Very good fights here in the front. And Dan Christian's having issues. It's the same spot as Delvage had 2 laps ago. And we're going. We're gonna finish the first lap now after the virtual safety car ended. And here we go. Oh, Vera is enabled. And again, Philip Zabolewski using everything to break the toe, but Frank Bianchi is past for now. Clinton bonks him there in the side. No space left at all. Philip Zabolewski now tries to get a shoot there. Oh, and Clinton Augustin doesn't leave any space there. You don't have to give space, but you have to leave space, definitely. Oh, and Philip Zabolewski had a look there at the inside, but aborted his attempt. Clinton Augustin still fighting for the lead. Frank Bianchi fighting for the lead, having the lead. Philip Zabolewski trying to get the lead. And Rafael Sprang also looking there in the back. The whole field there, or at least Lom King and Rafael Sprang now catched up due to the battle here. Oh, and Frank Bianchi misses the braking point into turn 10. Has a good acceleration, is driving on the curb basically. And Clinton Augustin is past for now. But they're still side by side into turn 11. Clinton Augustin. My voice is cracking all over the place, as you might hear. And we're having a great race. It's amazing here to listen right now and to watch this race. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. And Frank Bianchi had lots of oversteer out of the turn 12, I think. No, 13, actually. I'm sorry, Rafael Sprang is now in P3 and Frank Bianchi went back to P14 in just one sector, I think. About. Yeah, 1 or 2 sectors. Roundabout. And there we see Alpine of Clinton Augustin getting attacked by the Williams, and also Frank Bianchi with a light dive against Rafael Sprang. There's contact, but not too big, and Lom King is now having a look at the Haas driver. And we're calming down a bit for now. Little bit of shuffling there, and Lom King still looking, not going past. And the Haas still staying in front of the Mercedes, but they're losing a bit on the top 3 there. And Max Glanville there in the back has some visiting by Max Anderson, so the Max battle there. in the back. And it's close. It's really, really close here. Climb King now. Maybe the next chance. And an overtake. Nope. St. Augustine had to go defensive there in the front. Philip Zabolewski. Pawlikowski gets the first. Track limit penalties. Oh, what happened here? Max Anderson and Max Glenville both being off track. Did someone lose control and the other one was on the inside? Maybe. And we're back at the front. Oh, they're still fighting there into turn 15. You cannot see it because it's really foggy. And there we go. Philip Zabolewski side by side with Clinton Augustin fighting for the lead. Raffle Spring in the back looking for an opportunity. As Clinton Augustin got a shot back, but loses it. Fran Bianchi is back in P2. Oh, they're going off track there. What happened there? We'll have a lot of investigations here, as we have a beautiful helicopter camera here. Let's go. This is looking amazing. Philip Zabolewski, driving to be in the back half last season, is now in front at this whole race, and we have a battle in the back. There we go, Clinton Augustin fighting against Raffle Spring, who's in P4 now. The Ferrari driver having always a little shot at a good position there in the front, but never getting it really. Dan Christians is in the pits. And retires from the race. There's no chance here today at Bahrain. And Clinton Augustin goes into pit lane. Okay, that's interesting. Did he get damage? I'm not sure. But let's have a look at here. There's the AI of the McLaren coming. That then Christian has. We'll do a lap now and then return the pits, I think. And due to the game having some weird ghosting rules, it is turned off in tier 1 at least. I'm not sure in tier 2. Hubert Pawlikowski in E10 now, going past Clinton Augustin, who's just coming out of the pit lane. And Fran Bianchi still manages to keep the gap close to Fran Bianchi. Meanwhile, Raffle Spring is getting outside of the DRS. And let's have a look at the tires. Max Glenville, the only driver on track having soft tires right now. Oh, and we have a lot of private telemetry, as I just noticed. And Stephism, I hope you watch the stream right now. Of Dan Christians. You have to click retire before going over the pit lane line, there, over the speed line. Otherwise, the car will go outside again and retire on track then. Oh, Lucas, you watched the race, so can you just tell him chat? Okay. We're here. Lime King is now past the Ferrari. And Fran Bianchi is past the Philip Zabolewski. Let's have a look. Fran Bianchi, what can you do? For now, nothing against Philip Zabolewski into turn 4, who's passed. Amazing overtake there. And Slime King also manages to get a little gap to Raffle Spring, so the Ferrari, the German, is now losing a bit. And Fran Bianchi we got a close one here, so There we see the Mercedes, is it? Of Slam King, close ahead to Raffles Spring, now close back in, so there might be an opportunity here into this turn. Nope, nothing tried. But Raffles Spring is only 0.1 behind. So we got a close one here, and in the front, of course, the Williams, and I'm sorry for this weird graphical bug there at the rear wing of the Williams. Something I cannot solve, and fog. We can't see anything. It's crazy. And there's Ferrari in the background, who we can see coming out here. And going past Mercedes, and Philip Zabolewski is also charging for the lead. Not getting quite past Max Anderson. Charging for P5 against Max Lanville. There we see it. We get some close battles here. Although the grid is now differentiating itself a bit. Going into groups. Keep Van Leeuwen in the back. Here we go. Luke Jonassen into turn 4. We know that camera angle from 2021. Red Bull going off track a bit, I think. And they're still going side by side through the S's, losing lots of time, I think. But Van Leeuwen can hold the position. Meanwhile, Hugh Pawlikowski is past Noah Fuchs. Okay, looked like an easy one there. And Slam King lost a bit to the top 3 field. As you can see in the bottom right on the track map. There's a little more grip on him, but I think it won't be taking long. Till he's back at the grid. And Frank Bianchi manages to get a little gap onto Philip Zabolewski, who now might get some visiting by Rafael Sprang into turn 1. Will he? No, Rafael Sprang is keeping it clean. Just don't risk anything, don't lose any time. Just go to Frank Bianchi chasing. There's an Augustin, it's past you, Pawlikowski. And yep, Van Leeuwen is past Luke Jonassen. There we see them. Can the tow help the Aston Martin driver? Nope. They learn from last lap. Don't lose any time. It's worth a lot. Philip Zabolewski. My OBS is reporting that we have some lags on the stream. I'm sorry. It will be something I can improve on the next stream. Still learning the game. And safety car, we got a safety car. Seemingly out of nowhere. This is really out of nowhere. Oh, and Spring loses it. That's weird. Anyways, pit strategy is getting a bit ruffled now. As Frank Bianchi's in the pits, Spring is in the pits, King is in the pits. Anderson in the pits. Glanville also pitting, so everyone's pitting. And Philip Zabolewski for now, the first one to come out. Will it stay like this? It does. Yes, he is the first one to get out of the pit lane again. And everyone, literally everyone is pitting now. Let's have a look at if Noah Fuchs is. And did we get some position changes? I'm not sure. But talking about position changes, we can look at the change beginning from the race start. Even though DNFing, Dan Christians gained 1 position. Noah Fuchs gained 1 position. And Pawlikowski had a bad race, yet now back in P3 and even has a time penalty, 3 seconds. Filip Sobolewski gained 4 positions. Is now in the race lead due to the pit stops, gaining him some time. Rafael Sprang switched positions with Slime King compared to the grid. And Clinton Ogston lost 3 positions, but he's back in contention now. So the safety car restart might have gained him some. Max Anderson kept his position pretty much, but was battling with Max Glanville, who also gained 1 and was fighting for 2 positions and gained. If only one had a good race yet, 3 positions gained, being the second best driver in this race according to the grid. And we're on lap 12 of 29. Time to get some factual recap. Ron Bianchi, I think he never raced in this league before. Season 2 Tier 1, let's have a look. Yeah, I think he didn't race at all. Yeah, pretty much he didn't. And Lucas Dirksen is on holidays. Hello Lucas, you're watching the stream. I hope you enjoy it. And, well, okay, I'm just looking right now at the results here of what we had. In the social race we had 2 actually we had 4 of them, but I only have the results of 3 I think, and 2 are posted on the channel. So Lucas Dirksen won both the social races. I have the results from here. Yeah, okay, Lucas, you can fuck off. You're muted on stream now.
Alright, I just wanted to tell that Fran he's on holidays right now. Just holiday.
Okay, you're muted on stream, but I can tell the viewers.
I thought I was addicted. Like, it's addicted for me.
Okay.
Bye.
Boy. Okay, Lucas just told me that Fran Bianchi is not at home right now, but is actually playing on his wheel on holiday, and he's killing it right now. So we'll have to wait for the safety car to be catched by Noah Fuchs there in the back. You could see him already in the fork. And yeah, so Fran Bianchi, safety car on this lap, finally, thank you. And Fran Bianchi, the driver, to be on holiday and take his wheel with him and still being in contention for the win. I think that's some sort of skill and addiction. And Christians sending me a DM. Okay, I'll first read it before reading it out loud. Okay, he retired because he had no force feedback at all. And there we go. Restarting again. Filip Sobolewski, we can't see a thing. Fran Bianchi having a shot there. And in the back we can see an Aston Martin, I think. Oh, and Clinton Ogston going for a dive against Slime King here. He's passed, and also Max Anderson is looking at the position of the Mercedes. He's passed because of the collision they had. And now also Max Glanville is going through. Slime King getting absolutely shambled here on the restart. As we can have a look at the... Oh! Collision into turn 4. Slime King closing the door, really aggressive. I think the stewards will have to look at this at the end of the race. If Max Glanville is interested in some time. Oh, Yup, going for a dive against Noah Fuchs. He's passed out of turn 9, now heading into turn 10. And they're still side by side, but Max Anderson of course has to back out here in this turn. No shot you can dive down the inside there on this spot. Lots of stuff to happen here in this race. Fran Bianchi. And there we go. Ron Bianchi may be going for the dive. Nope, he is not. Will he now go for it? Into turn 1, Raffle Spring also behind. DRS is not enabled yet, due to the safety car. But I think it's 2 laps to go now, until we get DRS back again. Raffle Spring has a look there. And Frank Mackey can't really get past, but gets a lot of speed here out of turn 1. Might be passed already before turn 4. Not really. Owen Phillips Ovlovsky holding on. And Raffle Spring now having a shot. But cannot really use it. It's really hard for Raffle Spring. He's really fast. He can't go past. But has some struggles while Clinton Augustin is doing it. Into P3, the Alpine driver. No, he's not. Spring got it back. And Slime King going off track there a little bit. So we got a close front here again. I'm happy about it. Max Anderson now slipping it into the contention for top 5. With the help of the safety car, which came pretty much out of nowhere. We might find out where it came from after the race. But hey, we get some action. We get some more opportunities for the lead to change. And we get, as you can see, a little bit of a group here now. So we got top 3 and then 3 to 6 in the gaps. Meanwhile, Rafael Sprang is getting it. DRS is enabled. So from here on the next straight, everyone within 1 second of the car ahead, which you can see on the left side, can get DRS here. At this point, we can see the rear wings to open there, giving the driver some extra speed, which I assume you already know, but we might have some viewers not knowing. I'd randomly watch these races because they know me, but don't understand a thing, but still want to listen to me commentating. Greetings. And Raffle Sprang, well, holding on to P3. And Clinton Augustin, Max Anderson losing now on the top bulk there, the top group. Now going outside of the DRS zone. So the first groups are starting to form again. As I already said, top 3 and then 3 to 6. Yeah, 4 to 6, I'm sorry. Math is not my main, yeah. English, neither. And we can have a look at P6, Slime King, got close there. Max Anderson also loses out on Clinton Augustin, but might gain now again because Clinton Augustin is losing DRS. Meanwhile, Sprang might gain a position. Yes, he does. Now in P2. Never mind. Or? Oh, it's close. Now the toe for the Williams driver. Will he do a dive? No, he won't. Then in the back we can see Slime King trying to get past the Alfa Romeo driver successfully into the SS down the inside. And we're looking at it. Pawlikowski going for it, maybe. Oh, Noah Fox nearly touching the rear of Joop van Leeuwen. Both Red Bulls. Not that good this race. The Astons have some contention, but not really. And Sprang. Sprang here. Oh, going wide. Trying to stay in the DRS of Ron Bianchi. A little bit like, yeah, Mick Schumacher. Pretty promising, but not getting the potential out pretty much. But now getting the fastest lap. Oh, okay. There's some sparks of potential. And the Haas front Bianchi seeing a red blob in his rear view mirror. We're using everything on the track, leaving the door wide open for Rafael Sprang. I think the brain was a little bit thinking, okay, doing a dive now. And Philip Zabolewski lost a lot of time, and Sprang is pushing a lot, getting another purple sector, 29.6. And being really close to the Haas driver now, contending for the lead. Will there be something? From Bianchi using everything on the track to somehow keep in front, or stay in front. And Sprang making it pretty strategically, always keeping a bit of the inside line. And we got yellows in sector 2, it's Noah Fuchs who spun. Woo! Little sneeze. And Rafael Sprang. Meanwhile, Slime King got past Clinton Augustin, by the way. I've seen it, but didn't mention it. And we... Oh yeah, by the way, seeing we don't. And Clinton... Oh, Slime going very far on the right there. And Frank Bianchi is in P2 and Rafael Sprang is in the lead. German now finally found out what an overtake is after having the opportunity lots of times. And breaking the toe. And Max Anderson also in the back, sticking close to the Mercedes. Sprang doing another purple sector 1, why not? And trying to hold the lead. The stream is lagging a lot right now, I'm sorry. And Max Anderson in P4. P6, I'm sorry. Maths. Kicking in there. I should have gotten something to drink. And Clinton Augustin has to save some battery now. And strategically it would be good to simply keep it clean against Max Anderson, not to defend too much. Try not to lose any time to Slime King. Try to use the DRS from Max Anderson and the DRS combo to maybe get back in contention for a top 4. And Philip Zabolewski is contending for P2, as Rafael Sprang is absolutely flying past the chances of Frank Bianchi getting this win here on vacation. Something has to happen for Rafael Sprang to lose this lead. And yeah, well, looking back at I cannot talk. Looking back at season 2, Commentators' curse is real. I'm just referring to Canada, I think. Yeah, it was Canada, where Balázs Braniczki was in P12, and we would have needed 2 DNFs for him to get into top 10, which we spoke out, I think, 8 laps before the finish, and 2 cars indeed DNF the race in these 8 laps. But this was past. We're now in the present. English is not my main language, I repeat. And Philip Zabolewski, staying behind. Oh, Frank Bianchi, who got 3 seconds now onto his clock. And look, Joinason doing the same. Oh, and if I'm looking correct, this is pretty close with Sam King now. Max Glanville also. Oh my god. We got 9 seconds in, I don't know, 15 seconds? And Philip Zabolewski breaking from Bianchi. Oh, going wide, the Haas driver there. Oh, lots of oversteer. The Haas tires are giving up. And the Williams driver is now going past. Down into turn 4. Oh, lots of Real looking there by the Haas driver, drifting around turn 4. But still keeping the position to Philip Sobolewski. No diving by the Williams, as we had seen it already a lot of times in this race. Beautiful with the flashlights here at Bahrain. And fun fact from the, well, basically capital city, which is also the only one on the Bahrain island. Meanwhile, no Fuchs wins in turn 4. But the capital, Manama, or Myanmar, Manama, I'm not sure, is, yeah, in the pretty much north of the country. And the track which we are at right now is in the south, but not at the very edge of the country. But still, a 30-minute taxi ride brings you from Manama to Bahrain track, back to the circuit here. And on some dollar notes, I think, is the big tower, which you can see in turn 1 there in the background. So, you know, there's not much in Bahrain that the racetrack is featured on a dollar note. You're welcome. And meanwhile, not much happening now. The race calmed down a bit, closing to the end. Philip Sobolewski lost a bit of time to Ram Bianchi due to having lots of oversteer out of turn 1, which is not unusual. And Rafa Spring, meanwhile, gaps the Haas driver with each lap even more. Can have a look at the last lap scores, or times. What am I waffling about? Okay, so last lap from Bianchi actually was faster than Rafa Spring, 0.1 faster. Meanwhile, Philip Sobolewski lost 3/10. Oh, losing time again here. Definitely, looking at the left, the timing. Pawlikowski is gaining on his teammate. And he's gaining a lot. He's passed my voices doing things. Is Duke trying something? Nope. Keep it clean. In time. Don't lose it. Both Red Bulls here. Good Van Leeuwen. He was racing with a number of Lucas Turkson here. And yeah, not much happening here right now. We can see Max Anderson behind Clinton Augustin, who was in contention for the lead, but pitted. I might make an interview with him. And let's have a look. Break. And Max Anderson. Will he be trying an overtake? Definitely not yet. I just realized I'm talking some bullshit here. Not much happening. So, just a little check. how much people are still there. So you can talk to chat. Oh, you're fully win. At the moment, out of turn 1, obviously. Of 3, I think. Same as Noah Fuchs had out of 13. And from Bianchi actually gained a bit on Raffles Spring. We are now back at 2.3. Last lap they had a difference of about 1.2, 120 thousandths of a second from Bianchi being faster, so this was a result of a bit more. I think something happened on this lap probably. The Spring having some oversteer out of the slow corner probably. And Noah Fuchs, meanwhile, is getting close to getting overlapped if he continues like he does right now. Oh, and Max Anderson is gaining. He's really much gaining here into turn 1. Here we get the battle of the Swedish driver and Italian Clinton Augustin. Let's have a look. And Clinton Augustin has an Alfa Romeo in his back, looking for the position. Top 5 would be a good thing on your first race in a league. Definitely. And especially in the top tier of the league. Meanwhile, Noah Fuchs picks 3 seconds. And the front keeps it pretty clean. From Bianchi still has to fight with his penalty, which is not a big problem right now because he only loses 1 position. But it's still a position. Flame King lost too much now. And even if Philip Sobolewski would get a 3-second time penalty, at this point he would be close to even keeping his position. So this would be a fair deal for both drivers, from Bianchi and Philip Sobolewski, if he gets a penalty now. But yeah. And Max Anderson, he is now close enough to have a chance at overtake. With 3.5 laps to go. He is now into P5. But not for sure, because Clinton Augustin, he is fighting. And we can see it in the rearview mirror there on the right. There was a little bit of blue. And it's staying there. Amazing helmet, I gotta say. Looks good on the Alfa Romeo. And Clinton Augustin. Oh, can he have a shot? No, he doesn't. Oh, Clinton Augustin looking for it, maybe causing Max Anderson into a mistake. Nope. In front you could see Slime King there. There on the bottom of your screen. Going into turn 1. Oh, is he porpoising? Didn't notice it yet in the game, but it looked like. And Clinton Augustin is going for it into turn 1. Who will keep the top 5 spots? It is Max Anderson for now, but the DRS can help the Alpine driver now. Incredibly, Noah Fuchs spun again, now gets overlapped. And Clinton Augustin is passed into turn 4. Clearly. As we get a helicopter shot, we will hide the graphics now. Just enjoy the view. Whoop, oh, whoa, 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 and that's something you call oversteer. And in the back you can see an Aston Martin. The driver is called Luke Jonassen. vice champion of last season. Max Anderson, now 3 seconds behind Clinton Augustin, and has a green car in his back, in his rearview mirror. Meanwhile, Philip Sobolewski actually gained a bit. Back on from Bianchi, so if there is enough energy, you could try to do a re-overtake from Bianchi in the closing laps. Meanwhile, Unison nearly touches the back. Max Glanville's passed Hubert Pawlikowski. Red Bull drivers having lots of issues in this race, struggling to find pace. Meanwhile, Luke Jonason's passed. Anderson had a look at the outside. Now has a look at this rearing. Gets DRS. Yellows in this turn they are heading in now. Noah Fuchs should be there on the right side. No Norris in the S's. The other Alfa Romeo driver close to getting left by his teammate. Meanwhile, Max Glanville is having a switchback at Hubert Pawlikowski. There we go. Joep van Leeuwen drives the fastest lap, getting him the extra point, which would equal his point amount for the amount of points he gets Hubert Pawlikowski, but positions will make the difference in the championship. Oh. Max Glanville losing a lot of speed, or closing it extremely. Only leaving the space needed. And Pawlikowski uses all the space needed. Still side by side through 11. Glanville now holds this position. We're in the final lap, by the way. Brian is now close to losing nothing, but sorry to cut this battle because we have a different one, which is more important. As I said on the closing laps, it's a fight for P2. Philip Sobolewski keeps it on the outside. Cannot get past. And as we can see, the rear light of front Bianchi is flashing, which means he is close and low on ERS. We got lots of position switches. On the left, we can see Max Anderson going past Tönnissen, Pawlikowski going past Glanville. Oh, and Bianchi having a moment there. And going defensive. All ERS is used. The Williams takes it on the outside. Into turn 10, no 11, now into 12. Still side by side. The Williams has a shorter line. Can he get past? Into 13. Yes, he does. And from Bianchi gets a switchback. Amazing driving and racing here. Last time we got an opportunity for overtaking. Sobolewski sends it. We'll have a look there in the front is Rafael Spring finishing it, and Bianchi spins at the last turn. Sobolewski gets P2, Slime King gets P3 from Bianchi. Will be left on P5 because Clinton Augustin is too close. And Max Anderson on his first race gets an amazing P6. Luke Tönnissen only P7. I think the most would have expected something more. Whoa, what a finish here. What a finish here. And it was an amazing race today. Not gonna lie. Rafael Sprang. In the first half of the race, until the safety car came, he always was close to the front, but never could make the move to really get past. And then the safety car came, out of nowhere, from the racing gods, and gave him the opportunity for the lead, and he took it. Here he is. Rafael Sprang wins the first round of Lom1138 Cup Season 3 Tier 1 here at Bahrain. Thank you for watching. In, well, 1.5 hours from now, the Tier 2 will race, its first race. And if you want to be kept updated on the penalties, which might occur considering the last turn. Well, GG Anderson, first race. Wait, you know what that joke? Cool. GG Anderson, yeah. And there we see at the podium. And there we see a champagne. There we go. Grey haired man. And in front of the monitor sitting Lucas Dorkson. Seeing how he lost 25 points now to Rafael Sprang in this championship battle. Filip Zabolewski in P2 and Stein King surprisingly in P3. As Frank Bianchi spun in the last turn, lost 3 seconds, and Clinton Augustin slipped into P4. Great race from everyone here. Well, there are incidents. Lots of warnings, and lots of 3 seconds here in the end. Quickly go for all pit stops. Okay, we got everything. Go. And thank you for watching. We're back in 1.5 hours, maybe on EBN Sports. I'm not sure. And maybe on this channel. I might stream my POV, but the lags were incredible, so I don't know. If you can see the stream on our channel here at, 1.5 hours from now, then will be probably my POV or someone else streaming for us. Anyways, thank you for watching. Let's go here. And I hope you will be one of our future drivers. dsc.gg/Lom1138, without the 1138, please. Thank you.